Good morning. So I've just had my fasted check-in with Martin. Not in person, obviously, he's in Dubai, but sent over pics from the gym in Chile Blythe this morning. And I'm sitting at 2:54, 4 weeks out to the British Grand Prix, flat as piss. So Martin has added in a high day. I'm going to do 1400 gram of carbs a day. I think there's around 100 fats, just over 300 protein. So I'm looking forward to that because this week has been a struggle. This is the week where things have changed daily on the look. Definitely flattened. I think these carbs are going to make us look tighter, bigger, fuller, obviously. But I think it's going to improve the look massively. Glutes are coming in, hamstrings are digging in from the back and the side. Not much more to come off really. Little bit of thinning of the skin on the lower back, but I've got 4 weeks to do that. Pretty happy with where I'm at. So I've just been to Morrison's there, got some supplies in. This high day is going to be pretty much the food that I'll be eating on carb up. So what I normally do is mostly rice based with a bit of potato, raisins, ASN rice pudding. What else is in there? A little bit of fruit, banana, blueberries, honey, and some fats from nut butter and dark chocolate. So I'm going to vlog today's meals. Probably going to go and train elsewhere today as well, just to enjoy a session elsewhere on some high food. But got some supplies in there. Got the rice pudding, got the carb sauces. So I'm going to go home now and get the meals cooking. Right, meal one, 150 grams of ASN rice pudding, 30 grams of ASN iso whey, 1 banana, 20 grams of dark chocolate, 100 grams of blueberries, 45 grams of raisins and 20 grams of honey. So I'm going to get this in. Honestly, my heart is pounding, ready to eat this. I'm absolutely starving. So I'm going to enjoy this and then get back to you on meal two. Right, so meal two, we've got 125 grams of 5% mince, 300 gram of potato, 100 gram of uncooked white rice, 20 grams of almond butter and 6 rice cakes with 45 grams of raisin. Now how I've made this, I've mashed up the potato, put the rice in, put the mince in, put the raisins in, mixed it all up together with water, just so it's like a softer consistency and that'll digest perfect. And then I'm going to smear it on the rice cakes. I know that doesn't sound very nice, but with the crunch, like at the minute, I'm starving. I don't have anything crunchy in my diet, so a little bit of that smear on the rice cake, different food textures, just goes down a treat. So this is what that looks like. Probably doesn't look the best, but that is going to be delightful. Not forgetting some digestive enzymes in there as well. Obviously being on higher food, I'm going to need some digestive enzymes to help digest it, make sure I don't bloat and make sure the food is properly absorbed. Right, so I'm on my pre-meal now, which is meal 3, which is 175 grams of ASN rice pudding, 25 grams of whey iso, and what else we've got? We've got 20 grams of honey going on that as well. Now I have got a muffin to have as well, but I haven't picked it up yet, so I'm going to get that on the way to the gym and eat that basically on the drive to the gym. So I'm going to get this down now and then head to the gym. We're going to train push. 20 grams of honey going on top, along with the cinnamon. Spot on. Well, that's down in literally like 2 minutes and it's not even touching the sides. So typical carb load for a show, I normally do like 1400 gram of carb 3 days in a row. So it's normally start 1400, normally second day is 14 and then back off a little bit on the last day. Unless I'm still flat, and then it'll be 14 again with some added fats, just like today, 100 gram of fats as well. So basically this is just like a practice carb load. Martin will be able to see what how my body responds, how my digestion is, how the carbs absorb, whether it's best to train on carbs, whether just, it's all data at the end of the day. But yeah, that's 3 meals deep now. I'm going to go train and I'm still starving. Not touching the sides. Part of the pre-workout meal, a muffin. This is a toffee apple muffin from Starbucks. Absolute belter. So Martin's given us a high day, so I thought I'd take the advantage, come down to train push at Viking Gym in Heaven. I know Dan and Danny very well. It's a good gym. They've just opened this one. I had a smaller one around the corner, but they've just revamped and opened this monster of a gym. Hey! 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 So I just finished up the session at Viking Gym with the one and only cameraman Chris. Now we're going to have 100 grams of rice, 300 grams of potato, 125 grams of chicken. There's 100 grams of pineapple in there as well, and 2 squares bars. That is meal number 4. Right, we're back home, and what am I doing now? So I'm going to do, it's just been in the microwave there. So I'm going to do another pack of rice, which is 100 grams, uncooked weight, 300 grams of potato, 125 grams of chicken, 2 squares bars, and 6 rice cakes. And this will be meal 5, and then I've got 2 more meals again in after that. Second last meal going in, 125 grams of mince, that's 5% steak mince, 100 grams of uncooked weight rice, 45 grams of raisins, 300 grams of potato, and 20 grams of nut butter, along with 6 rice cakes, and that's going to get smeared onto them down the hatch. So last meal going in, 175 grams of ASN rice pudding, 25 grams of ASN ISO, make a whey paste, 30 grams of honey, 1 banana, 150 grams of raspberries. Now I make like a little berry compote with that, put in the microwave, and that's it. So we're going to get this in, go to bed, get a good night's sleep with all the carbs in. I've checked in with Martin, and he has said we're going to do the same load again tomorrow. So I've got legs tomorrow, I've done push today. Legs is going to be a way better session with all these carbs in. I noticed after training today, I was trying to pose. Couldn't really connect my legs because all that flat. Didn't really get a good pump training, but again I was only 3 meals deep. So with 1400 grams of carb in a day and another 14 tomorrow, I think the rest of the week's training is going to be pretty decent, and probably going to pull in some better condition as well. So that is it for my high day at 4 weeks out. Now I'm going to enjoy this and get some kip. Thank you. And I almost forgot, if you do want to try any of the ASM products, the rice pudding that I've used today, the digestive enzymes, the ISO whey, use code REESEMC and that'll get you some discount. Good night.